Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place.
Such a lovely place indeed. And we're always delighted to be joined by lifestyle expert Lena Almeida, who shares what she is loving. And of course, we've already given it away, what she's loving, which is California.
Yes, California is Kidifornia because it's perfect for families.
I know.
It's great. We just came back from a week's vacation, and it was a little bit different because the boys, my two boys, ages 7 and 9, actually got a huge say in how we planned our itinerary.
That was nice of you.
Yes. And you know what? It's funny because when people think about California, because it's on the other coast, they say, oh, is it easy to get to? It is. There are several direct flights leaving from Toronto. It's only about a 5-hour flight. And the great news is that because if everything's in proximity, so we actually flew into San Diego and we flew out of Los Angeles. We spent a week there, and I'm just here to give you a play-by-play. I know a lot of our listeners like to do-it-yourself vacations,
right?
But we need a little bit of guidance, so I'm going to let you know exactly what we did for that week. So if you like what you hear, you can duplicate my itinerary.
Okay, go for it.
Great. So again, we flew in to San Diego, and here's the thing. There is a time change, of course, when you're going to the West Coast, and especially when you're traveling with kids. I always say don't overschedule your first day because, you're dealing with early mornings and then, night comes really, really quickly. So for the first day, check into your resort. We actually stayed at the Catamaran Resort and Spa. We loved it because even though it was in San Diego, it was on the beach, so it had that resort-type feel. We felt like we were on vacation versus staying directly in the city, which is also great for a different feel. So check into your hotel, perhaps go and explore Balboa Park, or even if you wanted to take in some food and entertainment, you could also go to the Gaslamp Quarter at night. But really the first day is your travel day, and take it easy. The second day, we went to the San Diego Zoo.
I was wondering when the zoo would come
Yes, of course. It is a world-class zoo. And now, of course, they also have the safari park. So if you're traveling with kids, it's a must-do. Both my boys loved the San Diego Zoo. And I love that it's also a learning opportunity. So it's not just, having fun, but connecting to animals and nature is great as well. So then the next day, so now we're already on day 3. You're going to drive into Carlsbad, so that's just north of San Diego. And Legoland, California, is in Carlsbad. And if you've got kids, specifically ages 2 to 12, they'll be in 7th heaven at Legoland.
Tell us a little bit about Legoland. What's it look like?
There's a lot of Lego.
No, really? Is everything made out of Lego? Sort of when
you know what? There's a lot made out of Lego. So if we're talking about adults, they have the miniatures, of course. So they have like a Star Wars miniature village and places around the world. The kids can go on rides, and they also have a water park. So in addition to going on Lego-themed rides and playing with Lego, there's a water park as well. So that's great for a day in Carlsbad.
Isn't Huntington Beach up there too?
It's so close, and it is probably one of my favorite places in the world.
Oh, really?
So yeah. So after Legoland, you're going to drive into Huntington Beach, and you can enjoy a bike ride on the beach and even a bonfire after sunset. We stayed at the Hyatt Huntington Beach. And it's just a perfect family-friendly resort. They know how to do it well, and I have nothing but amazing things and things to say and amazing memories from the Hyatt Huntington Beach. The next day is kind of your down day because we've been doing a lot of, we've been hitting parks and zoos. So you're going to spend the day in Huntington Beach. You can go for surf lessons in the morning, rent a Duffy boat and explore Huntington Harbor.
Duffy boat?
A Duffy boat are those boats that you actually drive yourself. They are covered and they're electric. So you don't really need to have, I say this as I was, telling my husband, you don't need to know how to drive a boat at all. You'll be fine. But they are very, very user-friendly. And we explored Huntington Harbor, and it was great. And then, of course, staying at the Hyatt Huntington Beach has the benefit of being adjacent to Sliders Water Park. So that water playground is great because for the adults, we have cabanas and food, and the kids have water slides. So, again, that's Sliders Water Playground at the Hyatt Huntington Beach. At night, you can go into Hola Mexican Kitchen for a great dinner. And the next day, you're on to Disneyland, of course. You're on to
Absolutely.
Disneyland when you're in California. It's only about 30 to 40 minutes from Huntington Beach, so we're perfectly, we're keeping the road trip intact. You're going to spend all day at Disneyland, and of course, they have the Summer of Heroes with Marvel character experiences and the new Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout ride, which is phenomenal. Like, everyone in my family just loved it. So that's your day at Disneyland. You're going to drive into Santa Monica that night, and this is for the parents. You're going to splurge. You're going to stay at the Fairmont Miramar Hotel and Bungalows, which is just going to give you that authentic spa feel experience. Time
down.
to unwind.
I'm down.
I don't need to convince you, Kate.
No, not at all. Not at all.
It's just great. And then the next day, explore Santa Monica. Of course, we've got the Santa Monica Pier, and it's so close to downtown Los Angeles and Hollywood. You can take a Starline double-decker tour bus, which is, of course, the famous tours. And, even explore Beverly Hills. I say hide your credit card, but have fun. And then day 7, the next day, we're going to go behind the scenes at Universal Studios Hollywood. Great for adventure, thrill rides, a fun-filled day for everyone. And that's it. Day 8 is the day to travel home. So all good things must come to an end, but you're going to fly out of LAX and you've just spent an amazing kid-friendly vacation in California.
I'm definitely going.
I hope so.
Thanks, Lena.
Thank you.